coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. On the return, it's Jalen Moore. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's well across the 45. Almost all the way to midfield before going out.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down. Here's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove they're playmakers too.
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Working on second down. Stroud. Short pass brought in. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Now motion him out of the backfield. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration and forces 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. On the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. In the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
It's not often you hear me say this, Kate, that a kicker can pick up his team, but he did right there. They started with great field position. If they would have come away with 0, it would have been a disappointment. Instead, he puts 3 on that scoreboard.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of them on second down. Back to throw. And with good awareness, he slides down just ahead of that first down marker.
You know, Cam, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Committed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You know what I love about that run? Even though he got the game ball last week in a huge breakout game for him, he's showing you the determination isn't just about 1 week. He's putting his head down and going.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Trying to get it with the option. They put a stop to that design keeper, but not before he picks up 5. It's enough for the first.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Working on 1st down. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. We're going down there. Downfield is after about 21 yards. And that's going to be good for a Colts 1st down.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. This finds Cooks complete. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short. Oh, he was happy to take a backseat in favor of getting the win last week, Brock, but we all know receivers, right? I think he'd like a few more catches in this one.
Yeah, books have been written about certain receivers that want their touches. And when you produce, you're going to get more touches.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. They're going to try and throw it here. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 50, 18, 5 in.
They'll throw for it. The end zone, this is going to be brought in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. Extra point converted by Schrader. And they answer a field goal with 7 points, and they've got the lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. No to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. alternate play here. It's on the turf, falls down, he lost it. But fortune's on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. We kick the running back in motion. 2nd down throw for Stroud. And he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway. With that, 3rd down now after that incompletion. Looking to read at the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. They needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's 4th down. 4th down. Here comes Kyle Kroger to punt. Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. On the ground first, it's a give to Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, very minimal gains.
2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Pass play now. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. Out of bounds he goes, following the game with 11. That is a Colts 1st down.
And the Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
He was taken down.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Chased out to his right. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. He's hit, finally forced out of bounds after a gain of about 27 on the play. That's going to be 1st down to Indianapolis.
We just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
From the gun, Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Has his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. That's Tyler Warren. Number 5 for him this season. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
Texans 3.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. No to return this. Good work so far. He's got room. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45. Very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that from your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. To the air, Stroud. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there at Brock. No chance. It's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not been the standard they set for themselves.
Third and long for him here. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll run here on first down. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7, 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Third and just 2 to go. Another carry for him. He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. And that gives the Texans a first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing on 2nd, here's Stroud. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Try and get it into Nico Collins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. To the air on 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Come on, team. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Razor. Dragon 60.
Here's a throw. Breaks right through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one nabbed by 1. And the 1st down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
At the 27-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. 1st down coming up. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. No to return this. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Starting the 3rd with Taylor. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 8 Warriors, 17.
Pass play coming here. Forced out to his right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Some contact there on the throw, and that's going to ruin any chances of them extending this opening drive of the half. So incomplete. That forces 4th down. I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that 3rd down, that pass rush just got paid.
Woo, look at you right there. That's their job. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front 7, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. They're secondary. They want to get home, and they did.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Stroud changing things up. Setting him on the dive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gets it away, but almost no power behind it. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of it. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Nice move. He's got some running room. Contact is made, and that's going to take him out of bounds. Gain of about 21 on the play, and that is a Texans first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Texans.
Offense going audible this time. Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Back to the well again. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion will.
It's Montgomery on third. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. 4 quarters to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Trying a different look to get the conversion. It's found now on fourth down. He's got it. It's complete to Collins. Running down the left side. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown,
Nico Collins. The second score that he has brought in this season. The extra point is good by Fairbairn. And that cuts the lead to 7.
17. Texans 10.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Down the field, he's got Pierce. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. And that's going to be good for a Colts first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
41-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. This slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. And that's just a good call there. Not the type of lead or the down where you should be forcing anything. So good call there to just get rid of it.
Yeah, and this is called game management, right?
Yeah.
People get this bad perception of a game manager. He's a game manager. You should be a good game manager. And make sure you throw it away if nothing is there.
Shotgun now on third down. This finds its target. That's Hill. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down Colts.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Dragons 60, 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19, 7 Tigers, 7 Top Warriors, 70. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Setting up to throw. This finds its target. That's Taylor. Across the line he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, the second score that he has brought in this season. PAT effort coming up. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And now lead by 14 points.
Texans 10.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Noel to return this. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Now give left side. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. Third down now after that incompletion. Changing up the call. The handoff on 3rd and short. That's a first and even more past the 40. Down the sideline past the 25. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. That is the spark that they needed. 51 yards. On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's going to set him up all the way down at that 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal, Houston.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
SOS. You hear me talking about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's another for it. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football.
Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Tank down. The 2nd score that he has brought in this season. Stroud now bringing his guys out for this 2-point attempt.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's a design run. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Texans 16.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He learned shortly after that football he did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44s. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now. Catherine, 19, 18, Rodgers, 18 reps.
To throw here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm, the receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Working quickly here.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. Net there is driven out to cap that gain of about 6 yards. That is a Colts 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Back now, pressure coming. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And this one only manages the arm before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Throw here, 3rd down. Inside, this is wheeled in by Warren. Out of bounds he goes, well short of that marker. Brings up 4th down. Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Going with an alternate play here. Throwing is Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. We're going to read at the line. Second down throw for Stroud. Waller with the catch. This can be run out of bounds. Play goes for about 16 before he stepped out. And that gives Houston the 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're able to grind him to a hold after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Second down, here's Stroud. It is cut left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Complete.
Working quickly here.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Texans.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Short pass brought in. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that gives the Texans a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here's Stroud. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
The incompletion does one thing, Kate, gives everybody a chance to take a little breath really on both sides. And offensively in that huddle, I'm reminding my guys, play fast, but not in a hurry. Play fast, but never rush.
Throwing on 2nd, here's Stroud. And we can't find a connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down.
Through the 7-yard line.
Stroud changing things up. Now to throw. Has a look, has the ball, but does not have it in bounds. Incomplete. So close there. Now it's 4th and goal.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's going to head out after a gain of 7.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They completed the pass, but they lost one on 2nd down. So now they've got 3rd down. He'll look to throw it. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Man, a little would have done the job, but they threw for a lot there, Brock. Just couldn't make that deep shot work.
Kate, if you look at just about any pass play known to mankind, there's something called an alert.
Direct snap to the up man. He's going to push for it. He's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Back to throw. He can't throw this one in. That's incomplete. 2nd time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here he is to throw. To the outside. He's got depth. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. defense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Houston.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Down at the 18-yard
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3s. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. 7 seconds left. This might be our final play here. Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, here we go, Kate. Down to your final snap after that incompletion, and everybody in the building knows this throw is going to be into the end zone.
Lining up for one final snap. One final shot here. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. Lining up for one final snap. On the ground first, it's a give to Taylor. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.